welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, and the Cowboys will kick it away to start. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will get first crack at it here. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you're
Turning it on!
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Castellanos. Pressure coming. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. Inside the touchdown, Cowboys. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. So Oklahoma State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready. They got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dome. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Get it out on the screen. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Seminoles are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. Gonna let it fly. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown Seminoles.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Fields. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Here comes the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They get to him as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This one's complete. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie.
There he goes. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely...
Next going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Flores. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's 4. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes a handoff. It's Fields. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, no! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to TCU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Finds his tight end. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Flores. Snagged out of the air. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got the back in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Pittman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Pulls it, fired complete. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hammond. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Back to pass, it's Flores. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They just keep firing. Throws to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the offense back on the field ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's White. Powers through. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's White. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He unleashes a long one. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The RPO, it's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. It gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 38 to TCU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and he'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Ochuk. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give as they work on that clock. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'll try to slam it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving any